Now we begin with the next part of the chapter, that is to deal with surds. Now, what are surds? Surds are usually represented in the form nth root of a. Okay, so what is written inside this part of the root sign is called as the root or the order of the surd. That is why it is said as nth root of a. So either it is the root or the order of the surd. Here you will always see that I am representing it as order of the surd. And what is inside this bigger part of the root sign is called as the radicand. So in a surd there are two parts, the order of the surd and the radicand. In this small portion, what is written is called as the order of the surd, and what is in this bigger part outside is called as the radicand of the surd. Now let us see what values n and a can take. This n has to be always greater than 1. So this number which is here, you will always find it greater than 1. What about this a here? A is always a positive real number. So this radicand will be a positive real number. The order of the surd has to be always greater than 1, and the radicand has to always be a positive real number. Now, when the order of the surd, that is this number here, is not represented in a surd, then the order is considered as 2. What does this mean? Suppose you have an example in square root 5. What is the order? You can't see any number written here outside. So what is the order? It is 2. Okay, so here, since no small number is written in this part of the square root sign, therefore the order is 2. So when we begin with practice set 2.3 question 1, the first question is to state the order of the surds given below. So always what will we see? We will always look for this number inside this part of the square root sign. And when there is no number, we will say that the order is 2. If there is any other number, whatever number is there, that will be the order of the surd. So look at this table here. They have asked 5 questions and we have to write the order. First one is cube root of 7. So 3 is present inside this part of the square root sign. Therefore, we write here 3. Okay. Now, here in the next one, we have 5 root 12. 5 root 12, there is no number in this part of the root sign. When there is no number in this part of the root sign, it means the order is 2. The next one, 4th root of 10. Okay, inside this part of the root sign, we have 4 here. Therefore, the order is 4. Coming to the next part, here we have root 39. Again, here in this part of the root sign, we don't have any number written. Therefore, it is 2. The next one, cube root 18. So, in this part of the root sign, we have 3 written. Therefore, the order is 3. So, this is question number 1.